Welcome, everyone. Thanks for... Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie. No doubt about it. And the Jazz start out with the ball. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. Good D by Bogdanovich.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Robinson against Mitchell. For 3. Robinson can't hit. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. To the inside, got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Buries it from 3.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with 3.
Here's Lowry. Uses the glass on the layup.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Conley against Lowry. Gobert inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Lowry outside. Clock at 6. Adebayo finds Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Conley against Lowry. Conley passes to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. Mitchell drives in and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Pass to Mitchell. The three. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami trailing. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Adebayo. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Conley with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here we go, one-on-one. And finished off by Adebayo.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the and one. You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. BA, he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Now here's Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He takes it in, and they pick up 2.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Now Lowry. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Lowry. Miami, no good that time either. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell misses. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo. And stolen by Gobert. And he's going for the oop here. Adebayo with the rejection.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage.
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get round.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. And that one's good from Conley. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team. And strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. That's going to send Kyle Lowry to the line. Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
The 3 from Mitchell. Unable to get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Lowry drives in. Crosses over. And the layup is good. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Lowry is just so quick with the ball with both hands that he can lose a defender in a hurry.
And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Robinson can't hit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Adebayo against Conley. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 9-point Utah lead.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Who poked away. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Gets the three to fall. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Lowry outside. They need this. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
Jimmy Butler.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The three from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The shot by Conley, no good. For Miami, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Lowry outside. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
A ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Lowry against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Left side Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Outside Robinson. 1:10 left in the second quarter. From beyond the arc and then some. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Gobert with a screen on Lowry to the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Robinson. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Launches it. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Outside Mitchell. From downtown. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Heat have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And a big finish by Robinson.
It's not just that you can run the offense through Adebayo. In many cases, it's their best option.
Lowry against Conley. And there's the lob. And Mitchell with the slam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. Ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward position.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pascal can't hit. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Hero on the wing. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Back to Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Clarkson outside. Driving inside. Pass to Whiteside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Miami ball.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. And the Jazz lead by 16.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Hero outside. From deep. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Whiteside. The three. And it's Clarkson missing. Well, the Heat shooting 41% in this game. It's Hero on the take. It's not going to go for him. And Utah the other way now. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Oladipo against Clarkson. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Looking to win the drought. And he lays it up and in.
Off the pick, Hero loves to rise and fire, but that time he becomes the playmaker.
Clarkson outside. Pascal, a screen on Oladipo. Pass to Whiteside. 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I still feel he's just scratching the surface. The immense potential of Whiteside shining through.
Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Oladipo against Clarkson. Up top, Pascal. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Hero. Tipped.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Pascal passes to Whiteside. Gay outside. Pass to Clarkson. There's a screen by Whiteside. Lets it fly. And it's Clarkson missing. Hero outside. Oh, deflected. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. And so it's Utah in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Well, when you win the...
All right, Butler's coming out of the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Juan Hernan Gomez out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Eric Paschal. And it's Gay in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Utah right now. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Mitchell, a screen on Lowry. Throws it up high. And Mitchell with the slam.
You know, off that pick, Mike Conley, he's able to drive, shoot, and pass. That's what makes him a tough cover.
Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. That one goes. Count it. And the Jazz lead by 20. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Conley against Lowry. Conley goes in. Bogdanovich. Miami grabs the miss.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Butler understands the importance of keeping his teammates involved.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Counted by Adebayo. Oh, there's the alley. And Mitchell with the slam.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Tucker's got 6 in the quarter.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Pass to O'Neal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Conley against Lowry. Inside. Outside Butler with the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Butler's gotten his first points in this one.
That's the kind of muscle Butler has. Even when he gets hit on a drive, he finishes strong.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 22 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Tucker. And the layup is good off the glass.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Utah's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Conley against Lowry. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot from 7 feet away. Gobert with the bucket.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Mitchell against Robinson. From 12 feet, here's Conley. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And it's the Heat with the ball. 15-point game. Now here's Lowry. And he lobs it up and finished off by Adebayo.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. The three, O'Neal. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
An impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Hits a three-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Allie, thank you as always. For Grant Hill, Steve.
The Heat.
Oh, say does that.
And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. Booker looking around. Takes a three. Suns keep it alive. Ayton, the pass to Booker. There's the drive and the dunk by Booker.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
And here are the Jazz now. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. They know that the usual approach on offense won't be the same when Gobert is on the floor. Coach told me we can't go right at him, but we can't just give up when he's out there. We need to drag him out to defend the perimeter as often as we can. See if Gobert bites and how hard. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
Conley against Paul. Here's O'Neal. That's in there. Conley with the assist. O'Neal's got 5.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Conley against Paul. Outside Crowder. A 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. Defended by Gobert. On the wing, Booker. Launches a 3. Drains the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA. Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Misses in close. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 1.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Booker outside. Again, the miss by Booker.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Bridges, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Bogdanovich against Bridges. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Paul. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Booker with it. Shot clock at 6. Ayton with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
For 3, Mitchell, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Tie game in Utah. We'll take a...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your chance.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. This is his first free throw of the game.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average number.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Al Paul following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game. Here's Mitchell into the lane, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. It's stolen by Gobert.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away. Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Now here's Ayton. Ready by Bogdanovich.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
With the step back. Now Mitchell. 10 points for him. Right side, Conley. High post try, and again it's Utah.
And this is Conley's game. Just terrific with that mid-range. The D has to be much more concerned.
Here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Fires from deep. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
Well, there's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating in their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
And here is Bridges. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell a screen on Paul. Conley with a wide open look. And Utah again with the bucket. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
By Paul, nobody around. Good on the triple.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
29 seconds left in the first half. And here is Mitchell. 5 on the clock. He takes it in, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Now here's Paul. Pulls up. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Booker.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Drives in that catch and shoot.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to Dave. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Torrey Craig is out there with Cameron Johnson. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And they double up Whiteside. Stolen by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. McGee with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And it's Shamet missing. Utah leading. Clarkson passes to Hernan Gomez. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside Holiday. In the corner. Shamet with it. Clock at 6. For the lead. And Whiteside sends it back.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Clarkson finds Hernan Gomez. The Jazz working the ball around now.
Nice work to get it in.
And yet we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
The
previous play is under
taking 2 shots.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
...which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Gay trying to break free. Hernan Gomez, no good. Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Shamet. And McGee kicks to Craig. McGee inside. Hernan Gomez covering. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And for the Jazz, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Gay. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Pretty consistent player when healthy, and nice to see Rudy Gay working back to this kind of athletic prowess.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
Rudy Gay hits them both. Holiday with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Johnson outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Clarkson outside. Utah needs to get off a shot here. That shot off. Good D by Johnson.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Holiday looking over the floor. McGee the pass to Holiday. The shot's good from McGee. Neither side has relented a bit in this back and forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Hey, fans, who wants the free t-shirt?
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers. Give them a hand, fans, your Jazz Dancers dance team.
Conley against Holiday. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns with the completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for the Suns.
1:56 left to play here in the third. Mitchell outside. Another miss by Utah.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
To end the run. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Bridges sets the screen for Paul. Booker in the corner. Outside Crowder. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell against Booker. Over in the corner, Conley. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Now Paul. Booker outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell kicks to Conley. And he drives in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Conley's got 6 points.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Jazz leading by 3. Off on the layup. Gobert against Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Jazz lead by 3. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And that one's good, Ayton.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. This is it to Ayton. From outside, off the mark. Utah leading by 6. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Here's Bogdanovich. 2 seconds left. Down low. Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Jazz passing it around. 5 to shoot. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Fade away. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Ayton, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Mitchell outside. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Gobert. That one falls.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. And Booker kicks to Crowder. With the drive, Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mitchell, rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
On the wing, Booker. Here's the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell finds Gobert. 6 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. And now the Suns at fast break. Stolen by Conley. Crowder with the steal. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell wide open. Oh, good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Bridges able to finish.
Great effort level on the glass as Bridges is in there mixing it up.
1:05 left in the game. The pass to Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And the Jazz lead by 7.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Booker left side. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Conley against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Conley's shot is off. Suns on offense. 7-point differential. And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker. Mitchell outside. And so it's Utah with the win. Probably a little close. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Greg Anthony.
44.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA and both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards.
Here we go.
Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Young against Conley. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Conley. That one a little long.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Back to Capella. Pass to Young. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's O'Neal. That shot off. Hunter with some nice D. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Capella. Tries again. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Team foul.
Young against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
Here's Gobert. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Young with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. It's stolen by Hunter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Young against Conley. Now here's Bogdanovich. Stolen by Young. Fires the three. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Capella. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hawks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Capella with the defensive effort, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That'll be a second foul of the game. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. To the inside. Here's Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Conley against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he could put on your defense. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young, the pass to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Takes it inside. Banked it in off the glass.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And he's going for the oop here.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Hawks on top. They're up by 5. And
all right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get round to your chance.
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center, filling out the middle. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Utah trailing here. Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bogdanovich with a screen on Young. And he gets it to go.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev? Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Conley against Young. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to go get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Right side, Hunter. There's the triple. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
From deep, Conley. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And assists have created 7 out of their last 10 points.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins inside. Defended by Bogdanovich. Collins, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Capella. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Here's Young. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Here's the pick. Top of the key. No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Jazz ball.
Utah has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. From downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Collins outside. Drives to the hoop. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Throw it down on the lob.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Now Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. To the right side. Capella inside. Unable to get that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Hassan Whiteside. Juan Hernan-Gomez out there with Eric Paschall. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Clarkson in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Utah leading. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. Now Wright defending. Back to Whiteside. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here's Herter. And no good. And Utah will come the other way. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Gay. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Here's Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Whiteside with a screen on right. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Rejected by Okongwu. It's Herder on the wing. Pass to Okongwu. Clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Gallinari. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And now the Hawks on the break. Nails it from 3. Gallinari's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, so much poise for Danilo Gallinari with range. What a pretty 3.
Gay inside. Herder defending. And it's Gay with the miss. The Hawks leading. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Gallinari. Off the mark there with a 3. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Right against Pascal. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. 2 minutes remaining.
Whiteside down low. Okongwu on him. Kicks it out to Pascal. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Gay outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's good. Gay's got his first bucket in this one. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Outside Gallinari. Here's Okongwu, defended by Whiteside. Right outside. And he banks in the layup.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
Outside Pascal. Gay inside. Herder defending. That one drops for him. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Herder. Back to Wright. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gallinari. Crafty move. And the layup is good. Gallinari's got 5 points.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Wright against Clarkson. Pass to Pascal. Clarkson outside. The shot from the low post is good. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Jazz out in front.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Young against Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Gobert finds Conley. Picked by Gobert. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Inside. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. From 12 feet. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Bogdanovich from long range. And the three-pointer goes. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And he's going for the lob. And the slam dunk by Capella.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Young against Conley. Here's O'Neal. And it's blocked by Collins. And here's Capella. Collins left side. Rebound, Utah.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Capella. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Second team.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Collins outside. The 3 is up.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Young. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Collins with another miss.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Here's O'Neal. Soft touch off the glass.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Young, the pass to Collins. Stolen by Conley. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Over to the wing. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
On offense, here's Utah. This run now up to 13-2. Fires it from 18. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Outside Mitchell. With the drive. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. And here's Collins for three. And nails the tray.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
So we see the Jazz get more Jazz win.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another day. A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson misses. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. From 18 feet away, Gobert. It's good on the putback.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Here's Lowry. Butler kicks it to Tucker. Passes it to Adebayo. Rebound, Utah.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
That's his first personal foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Lowry with the ball. Pass to Tucker. Beyond the arc. Miami no good on that time either. And it's the Jazz's ball. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Here's O'Neal following the 3 by Miami. And Butler sends it back.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it.
Inside. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here is O'Neal. And Gobert gets to O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Robinson. For 3, Mitchell trains the three-pointer.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Here's the pass to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. And again, Miami with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Conley. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Mitchell against Robinson. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Lets it fly. Here's Tucker trying to get open as Adebayo. And it's off from three-point range. Mitchell against Lowry. Mitchell up top. Outside Bogdanovich. Driving the lane. And Adebayo sends it back.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, bam, sent that shot away.
The Heat shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Both free throws good from Tucker. Jazz trail by 3. 1:03 left here in the opening quarter. Robinson against Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Lowry drives in. Here's Tucker. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
Yeah, so explosive more often than not. Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Jazz passing it around. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gobert's got his second basket.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Utah in front. They lead by 1.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Pass to Robinson. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo passes to Robinson. That one doesn't drop. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Down low. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Tucker. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And slam dunk by Gobert. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside Lowry. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. It's not going to go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Conley against Robinson. Outside Conley. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out. And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Pass to Mitchell for the 3. That one, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Back to Robinson. 2 minutes. Kicks it to Lowry. With the drive. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Utah ball.
1:53 left to play here in the half. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Adebayo against Whiteside. Shots good by Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Clarkson against Lowry. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's covered closely. Rebound by Butler. The Heat have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Hernan Gomez passes to Clarkson. It's stolen by Adebayo. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson finds Adebayo. Butler in the corner. Pass to Tucker. Adebayo with a screen on Pascal. Clock at 6. Tucker can't get it to go. Drives to the hoop. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge.
22.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So, whoops. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they got Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Eric Pascal. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 slot. Passes to Strus. Back to Hero. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Off the pick, Hero loves to rise and fire, but that time he becomes the playmaker.
Now, here's Clarkson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Strus. Drops in the layup for 2.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Gay outside. Pass to Pascal. Here's the tries. He can't get that one. The Heat go the other way with it. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. That puts them in the lead. Hero's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the pass to Pascal. He kicks to Whiteside. Clarkson on the wing. Covered by Oladipo. Shots good by Clarkson.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many. 90% on the year.
Pass to Hero. Right side, Martin. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Oladipo, the pass to Martin. 3 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
And Whiteside's got the ball here for Utah. A 2-point game. Clarkson passes to Gay. Good on the triple. Gay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
This is a Hero. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And with underrated strength, Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
Now Clarkson, he has 5. Here's Pascal. It's blocked. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Stolen by Clarkson. Oh, Whiteside in position. That one doesn't go.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Here's Hero. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Oladipo against Clarkson. Back to Pascal. That one misses. And it's Miami the other way. To the inside. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Pascal kicks to Clarkson.
Ooh, love it, love it.
Power down with both hands.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Strus. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Strus has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Whiteside finds Gay. And the Jazz, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And so it's Utah, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
That's his first.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And it's Butler with the jam.
What an athlete Jimmy Butler is. Getting off the ground fast to slam it down.
The pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And Utah has possession. Leading by 5. Conley scanning the floor. Gobert down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. Count that one. Gobert's got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Robinson. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Robinson finds Butler. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Utah ball.
Jazz leading by 7. Mitchell outside. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter. And they get it back. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Jazz lead by 9. Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Robinson. No good. Shot missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Again, the miss by the Heat.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Lowry. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Tucker can't get it to go. Here's the Jazz with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Butler dishes to Tucker. Back to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson drives in, and Robinson throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. It's tipped. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Miami ball.
.37 left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell wide open. Off target from three-point range. The Heat trail by 12. Butler passes to Tucker. And here's Adebayo. Back to Tucker. This one for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Jazz.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Oladipo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Down low. It's Butler that time on the assist by Lowry.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now Mitchell takes a 3. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Now Hero, covered by Mitchell, to the middle. so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
That's the end.
They came in. All right, David, thank you.
Folks,
For David Aldridge,
thank you for
bring
coming
it.
out and supporting your team.
And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. For three, Booker. Utah with the rebound. Now here's Bogdanovic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Bridges. Driving in. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Here's Booker. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Now Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Crowder, that's good.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Mitchell, a screen on Paul. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Mitchell misses.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
So he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovic. Crowder grabs the miss.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
On defense, the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Booker for 3.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Conley passes to Mitchell. To stop the drought. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From the high post. The shot's good. Booker's got 6 points.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Bridges misses. Utah trailing here. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up.
Shooting for Utah.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Conley against Paul. Booker, the pass to Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Now Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Paul with a steal. On the take. Drops in the layup for two.
There's only one thing on his mind. Get to the rim and take the defense out of the equation.
Conley with the ball. Well, quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Now here's Paul. Hits a three-point game. For three, Bridges. Connects from downtown.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, sweet move. Here's Gobert. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top. They lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Ayton passes to Paul. And another basket for Phoenix.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Mitchell into the lane. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And an intentional foul right there. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Kept alive, Gobert. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Booker. 4-3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell drives in, down low. Here's O'Neal. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. And here's Booker. Crowder with a screen. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And he gets the bucket. Crowder's got 6 points.
Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. And he comes up with a bucket.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Booker, good.
Oh, nice speed. On time and on target.
Now Conley. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That shot wide open. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich against Crowder, and that one's good. Now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Booker launches a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Conley. To the middle.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
59 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Bridges, right side. Got a piece of it. Outside for Booker. Inside, Crowder. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker to the inside. In transition, here come the Suns. Conley against Paul. Back to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Fires the 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Ending the first half with an exclamation point. The three-pointer adding insult to injury.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. I'll tell you, one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovich.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Hassan Whiteside. Eric Pascal is out there with Juan Hernan Gomez. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Clarkson in at the point.
Well, the more Clarkson plays in the pick and roll, it seems like he gets confidence, and the better he becomes. Tough cover for the D.
Pass to Johnson. From deep. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. Back to Gay. It's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Now here's Johnson. And here's Holiday. 4 on the clock. Here's Craig. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah trailing here. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, BA. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Holiday. Fires for 3. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. The 3 is up. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Clarkson. Gay's got 7 points.
Average shooter from behind the arc, but Rudy Gay crucial for his confidence sometimes to knock down shots like that.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Holiday against Clarkson. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Holiday, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Clarkson. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Back to Clarkson. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Holiday with the ball. To win the drought. Knocks it down from distance. Holiday's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. 1:36 left in the third quarter. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen...
The previous play is under review.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
Pretty consistent player when healthy, and nice to see Rudy Gay working back to this kind of athletic prowess.
Paul against Conley. Bridges, a screen on Conley. Pass to Booker. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ayton. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. And the Suns lead by 2.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Conley passes to Gobert. Gay outside. Here he goes. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
How about the speed with which he got to the rim that time? Rudy Gay, excellent job of dropping the hammer.
40 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. The 3, Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got 6 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up if he is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Gobert. Gay with the ball. Gobert inside. Is covered by Ayton. Gobert with the bucket. 6 points for him.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. The 3. That one doesn't drop. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Suns ahead, leading by 1. All right, we're going to step aside for...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Ayton finds Crowder. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And they go to the intentional foul.
Devin Booker. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Conley. A 3 off the inbound. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Ayton. Pass to Booker. takes it in. It's blocked by Gobert. Three-pointer O'Neal. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
I love the advantage they've also racked up in the steals department. They've been very persistent on defense.
Looking to get it going. Mitchell misses.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Crowder outside. Driving to the basket. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now here's Mitchell. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. There's Bogdanovich with the 3.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Ball against Conley. And he lobs it up. And Mitchell with the slam.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Outside Paul. Booker for 3. Knocked away. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Second team foul.
Here's Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Good D by Gobert.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Fourth team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Nice move. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul to stop the run. Phoenix no good that time either.
Already they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws.
15 foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker, good.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Now Conley. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the lob. Tipped away. Stolen by Ayton. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Crowder, a screen on Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
Bridges, a screen on Conley. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Paul. The 3. Not going to go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Jazz.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rudy Gobert.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
And here's Mitchell, 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Booker. Crowder grabs the miss. And so here's Phoenix. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Booker fires from way outside. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
For making it out and supporting your...
Welcome to the NBA. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Just 4 to shoot. Bogdanovich with a screen on Young. Great open look there.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Young pass to Capella. Conley against Bogdanovich. At the top of the key, Hunter. He takes it in, and it's Hunter with the jam.
How about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the contest. And here are the Jazz now. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Conley. Bogdanovich against Young. Bogdanovich inside. Moves back up. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. A second chance effort. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. Hunter on the wing over O'Neal. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. For 3. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside Conley. There's the 3. Rebound Atlanta. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Collins against Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Gobert.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, Bogdanovich continues to develop different aspects of his game. Great seeing him stick passes like that.
Now, here is Young. The pass to Hunter. Gobert against Capella. 6 to shoot. Collins with it. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. There's O'Neal with the 3. Rebounded by Capella. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Stolen by O'Neal. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Young taking his time here. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Bogdanovich. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Young is double. Hunter with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. In the corner, it's Capella. Hawks passing it around. 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Team third.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Young passes to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Capella. Here's Hunter.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Steps back. The drive by Mitchell. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bogdanovich inside. Here's Collins. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Utah Jazz?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Collins. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Here's O'Neal. Over Hunter. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Young.
So smooth shooting the rock. Young trusts his shot from any distance.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. And there's the hammer at home! Hammer at home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Now, here is Young. Capella dishes to Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Over Conley. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Capella. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And here is Hunter, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Capella with a screen on Conley. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. There's O'Neal with the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got the lead up to 13 now for Utah. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Now the dish to Capella. And the layup's good off the glass. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Pass to O'Neal. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the second quarter. Feeds it to Mitchell. Atlanta with the rebound. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. The putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Young against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Young for three. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Young dishes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 3. Here's Hunter. It's stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell leading the charge.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Young passes to Collins. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Young against Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell leading the charge. Now Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. And a miss there on the triple. He gets it up. He's off on that one. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. All right, David, thank you. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Eric Paschall. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot. And Okongwu slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Gay passes to Clarkson. Driving inside. To the paint. Hernan Gomez kicks to Clarkson. A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters. Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Gay inside. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 11.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
Okongwu dishes to Wright. Here's Herter. The pass to Llewellyn. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Jazz leading by 11. Gay passes to Whiteside. And the layup falls.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Back to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Wright kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Wright outside. Gallinari a screen on Whiteside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Well, there's always been a level of basketball intellect present with Danilo Gallinari. See it in the way he's able to draw fouls.
Gallinari hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Hernan Gomez with a screen for Clarkson. From deep, Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 13. Herder passes to Luwawu. Back to Herder. Pass to Okongwu. Clarkson against Wright. The rebound by the Jams. Into the lane and finish off by Hernan Gomez.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Herder passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a tip kiss center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gay outside. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Here's Luwawu. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Clarkson outside. No good on the triple. Wright outside. Offline with his three. No good on that one. And so it's the Utah Jazz looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. It's the fourth quarter.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Utah with the ball. 13-point lead. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at center. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Young passes to Capella. He can't get it to go. So Utah will take it the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Clarkson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Conley feeling it out. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Tries yet again. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Outside Bogdanovic. Young outside. He feeds it to Collins. Stolen by Conley. And they're moving it up. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Back to Young. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Gobert. Another shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Hunter with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Deflects the pass. And Bogdanovic kicks to O'Neal. Conley against Hunter. From deep. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks trail by 15. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Back to Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. O'Neal against Capella. O'Neal with it. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 15. Young left side. Capella sets a screen for Young. And stolen by Bogdanovic.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jazz.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Rudy Gobert.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Gobert finds Mitchell, and here is Conley. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Young from outside drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Conley. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
That's the end of the game.